Let's talk about the Leap MRT food sensitivity test and what showed up on my results as highly sensitive and medium sensitive that came as a surprise to me. The absolute most sensitive area for me came up with dairy. Whey, yogurt, American cheese, all were flagged all the way in the red zone, which means my body's having a highly inflammatory response when it comes to histamine and other inflammatory compounds when I consume dairy. Goat milk, on the other hand, didn't really cause such an inflammatory response. So if I really wanted to have some form of dairy, I might be better off consuming goat products. In the yellow zone, I was flagged as moderately sensitive to things like MSG, red and yellow food dyes, and some other food additives. In terms of vegetables, I was moderately sensitive to cabbage, cucumber, and scallions. For fruit, I was moderately sensitive to watermelon and peaches. In the grains department, I was testing as in the yellow zone for buckwheat. I also tested as sensitive moderately to almonds. Sadly, I did test sensitive to coconut. Oftentimes, we do test moderately or lightly sensitive to some of the foods that we consume on a regular basis if we do have leaky gut. More on that in another video. But the good news is food sensitivities are not a permanent condition. With support to the gut microbiome and healing that delicate gut lining, you can absolutely start reintroducing foods that you were sensitive to in the past without flare-ups and inflammation. Now, that doesn't necessarily go for all foods. There are certain inflammatory foods that we should probably stay away from altogether, and I will also address that in another video. So make sure to give me a follow if you want to learn more about functional healing for the gut.